What's up? What's going on? Okay, I'm recording a video. I'm sorry. So this video is gonna be really fun, really awesome, really dope, and really sorority related. I'm drinking from one of my work cups. Ice is in here. This is the pros and cons of being in a sorority video. I know everyone asked for this like so much, like everyone asked. So many people asked, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm so excited. I don't know how to start this like without being very abrupt about it, so I think we're just gonna get into it like right now. So first of all, I have a notebook that I wrote down everything in, you know? Literally, I have like a list of pros and cons. So I titled it, Pros and Cons of Being in a Sorority. On the left, we have pros, and on the right, we have cons. I tried to match, like, for every pro, there's a con, and for every con, there's a pro about it, you know? Like, we're being very open-minded on the fact. Okay, whatever. First pro, you have cool sisters. These cool sisters would do anything for you. They're your friends when you're happy, your friends when you're sad, your friends where you think you have no one else to go to, but psych, you're in a sorority, so you've got a group of about 150 girls that would do anything for you. That con, it's not really a con, it's like an observation. I said regardless, I would still be friends with these girls if I wasn't in a sorority. Does that make sense? Like, if I were just, not that I'm doing this, but like if I decided to just like drop right now, I know I'd still have the friends that I made. This is a pro that I couldn't find a con to. It says you get to meet new people and have new experiences, which is true because you literally meet so many people when you're rushing, when you're joining a sorority, when you've already joined a sorority. What is on my cup? I think that's a bagel bit or something. Ew. Yeah, so this is a con. It's basically probably the biggest con of being in a sorority. It costs money, sometimes a lot of money, and sometimes it's just too much. But the pro that I associated this con with was that you get a lot of t-shirts, like a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know, but like I said in the last sorority video, your dues do cover a lot. You get to do so many things: date parties, formals, socials, sisterhood events, free food sometimes free t-shirts, and sometimes not free t-shirts. That's why it's a lot of money. I'm still really mad at that t-shirt thing if you can't tell. A pro that I couldn't find a con to. It gives you connections, like business connections in the real world after college. At least that's what I've heard. Also, you get to like hold positions and you can put that on your resume, and then that can show a lot of leadership skills because people like to see that, I guess. Whatever, yeah, business connections, holding positions, that's one big pro in itself. Ooh, this is a good one. The idea of a big and little. I'm getting a little this semester, and I'm really excited about that because I get to meet new people, do new things, like, you know, all of that. The con of that is that it's a lot of responsibility. Emily, my big, I'm sure she knows it's a lot of responsibility. She has 2 littles. By a lot of responsibility, I mean like you have to like make an abundance of crafts, get some shirts, stuff like that. The cool thing is you get a paddle out of it. Pretty fun, you know? And yeah, like once you get a little, you're someone's role model. Could you imagine me as someone's role model? I can't either. I'm scared. But yeah, that was the big and little sort of thing. Oh, this is a con. Poseidon, please don't kill me. I said you get fined for stupid things. I already said this with the pro to that. Your dues do go to a lot. But you do get fined for like stupid things, like missing meeting, like if you can't make it to an event, if it's not excused, stuff like that. I get why they do that, but I'm just like, there are days when I don't want to go to meeting. Oh, this is a good one. A pro. Another pro is that you get connected with all of Greek life, whether that's different sororities, different fraternities, whatever. You get like associated with all of them. But the con to that is that you could be doing that without being in a sorority as well. It just depends on the school like you go to. Like I said, I go to a smaller Greek life school than like some other schools, but like if I were to go to like a big Greek life school, like my answers would be a lot different than this, you know? Another pro is philanthropy. Our philanthropy for Tri Delta is St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's a really cool philanthropy and it's awesome. Part of the reason why I chose Tri Delta in the first place, and it's fun. You get to do like a lot of like little things. I already said this in the last video, but you do fundraisers, field day stuff, you know, raising money for a good cause. The con of that, you just need to make sure you get your philanthropy hours, whether that's participating in other chapters philanthropy, or whether that's like really getting involved in your philanthropy. You just need to make sure you get your hours or else you will get fined. I think. I've never missed my hours, so I don't know. One thing I do like about being a sorority, another pro, is that 3 of my best friends, not in sororities, but I'm still able to like balance it out and still have like my sorority friends and then have like my non-sorority friends. But in the end, we all end up meshing together. Like I'm living with Renee, who's not in a sorority, and 2 of my other Delta sisters. So Renee's just gonna be with 3 Deltas. She's gonna be with Tri-Delts. Like 1, 2, 3, and then we're all deltas, whatever. That's not something that I was really worried about, like when I was rushing and like deciding if I'd actually wanted to stay. Everyone gets along like a happy family, blah, blah, blah. Not really a con for that one. The only thing is that like when I have to do sorority stuff, I'm not gonna be with my friends that aren't in sororities, but that's okay because I have my sorority sisters. You get it. This is a pro and a con in itself. Recruitment. I'm gonna start with the pro first so I don't get kicked out of Tri Delta. Pro is you get to look for a little if you're like not a PNM, but if you're like on the other side of recruitment. You get to meet cool people, like even if they don't join a sorority. Like when I was going through Rush, I met a lot of girls who are like aren't in my sorority, and like I'm still like really good friends with them. Cons, recruitment is dreadful. I'm dreading work week. There's just a lot of things that go into recruitment before recruitment actually starts. Every sorority has to like get their outfits, get their t-shirts, get their matching shoes. We all have to go in a few days early because we're new, you know, members. Especially for the new members, you have to like go and learn as much about recruitment as you possibly can. There's literally, from what I've seen so far, there's just so much that goes into it. Like literally so much. And it's scary. I'm very stressed. I know I'm good at talking to people, but I don't know if I'll be good at recruiting people. I don't know. Just kind of scared. But it'll be fine. It'll probably be the longest weekend of the entire year. Just like last year when I was going through recruitment, it was the longest 2 weekends of my entire year. But this time it's only 1 weekend, and I'm so pumped for that. Thank God. Oh yes, dude, I'm almost done. Aw, this is good. This is the last one, and I think this is probably the most important one. Being in a sorority, it gives me YouTube content. There's no con to that. Literally none. If I drop in a sorority, my videos might be boring, you know? And that's not a chance I'm willing to take. Literally no cons at all about that pro, you know? And the last con where I couldn't find a pro to was it's a lot of girls at once. I was talking to Renee when I was like making this list, right? And then I was just like, okay, I need like one last con, just hit me with it. And she's like, well, I dropped out of being in a sorority because I didn't like the idea of being surrounded by that many girls at one time. And I get that because like sometimes you just need to take a chill pill of like the amount of girls that you surround yourself with. I don't know. I just decided to put that one in there because I needed a last con. But I guess a pro to that will bring me back to the first pro, which is basically they're always there for you. If you're dying in a ditch, call a sister. If you're heartbroken, call a sister. If your back is broken, call a sister. If you have no toilet paper left when you're pooping, call a sister, dude. Like they will run and give you like toilet paper. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're there for. It's just a big backbone of 150 girls, you know? But yeah, that was this video. I hope this helped. I leave for like work week, which is like where we all start preparing for recruitment, and like I think it's 13 days now, and I'm like so excited. I'm just really excited to be back in Flagstaff because Menifee is awful. You will never ever see me in Menifee again. Those are the pros and cons of being in a sorority. In the end, you make your own decision. I'm just here to kind of help, you know, because it's just the kind of helpful person I am. I just have nothing else to do besides like make videos about sorority or recruitment, you know? Well, that's it. Okay, that's it. Make sure to do good things, make great choices, and I'll be back next week for an awesome video. Bye.